What if you could stay unshaken, no matter what life throws at you? Today, we'll uncover 18 powerful Stoic secrets to master your mind and live unbothered. Imagine a philosophy so powerful that it can anchor you amidst life's fiercest storms. This is Stoicism, a timeless guide to emotional resilience and mental mastery, born in the ancient world through the wisdom of thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who faced immense pressures yet remained unshaken, and Seneca, a philosopher who taught the art of inner peace despite personal turmoil. Stoicism isn't just a set of ideas, it's a way of life, teaching us to focus on what we can control and let go of what we cannot. In today's fast-paced world, we're bombarded by stress, endless notifications, looming deadlines, and the chaos of modern distractions. It's easy to feel overwhelmed, lost in a sea of worry. Yet, this is precisely why Stoic principles are more relevant than ever. They offer a clear path to calm, a way to master our minds and emotions, no matter the circumstances. As we dive deeper, we'll explore how these ancient teachings can transform the way we live today. Let's begin this journey to an unbothered, centered life. As I reflect on the human experience, I see how deeply we are affected by emotions like anxiety, anger, and sadness. These feelings often arise unbidden, catching us off guard and shaking the very foundation of our peace. They are not mere inconveniences. They are powerful forces that can dominate our thoughts and actions if left unchecked. Imagine for a moment losing a job you've poured your heart into. The news hits like a wave, first shock, then a creeping sense of dread. Anxiety whispers doubts about your worth and future. Anger might flare up, directed at a boss or even yourself for not seeing it coming. Sadness lingers, weighing on your chest, making each day feel heavier. Or consider a personal betrayal, a friend or loved one breaking your trust. The sting of that wound festers, fueling resentment and self-doubt. These moments reveal how fragile our emotional balance can be. We're often swept away, unable to see beyond the chaos within. It's a universal struggle, one that strips us of clarity and leaves us feeling powerless. Yet, this vulnerability is not our destiny. There is a way to face these storms without being broken by them, a path to reclaiming our inner strength. As we reflect on the struggles with emotions like anxiety, anger, and sadness, it becomes clear why these feelings often spiral into something more destructive. I've seen it in myself and others. When emotions take the wheel, they can strip away our sense of control. Picture this. After losing a job, as we discussed earlier, the initial shock turns into a flood of worry. How will I pay the bills? What if I never recover? These thoughts churn endlessly, and before long, we're paralyzed, unable to make decisions or even see a way forward. This loss of control is just the beginning. With it, our confidence crumbles. We start doubting our worth, questioning every past choice, and feeling like we failed not just at work, but at life itself. And then there's the mental clarity we so desperately need in tough times. it vanishes. Our mind becomes a fog of what-ifs and regrets, making it nearly impossible to focus on solutions or even the present moment. This emotional turmoil isn't just a fleeting discomfort. It's a significant challenge that disrupts our daily lives, affecting relationships, work, and inner peace. It's a cycle that traps us, making us reactive rather than deliberate. But there is a way out, a path to regain that lost ground. As we'll explore next, Stoicism offers timeless tools to anchor ourselves, to stay calm and focused, no matter what storms we face. As I've observed the chaos that emotional turmoil can bring, it's clear that we often feel trapped by our own reactions. Anxiety, anger, or sadness can spiral out of control, leaving us desperate for a way to regain balance. This is where Stoicism enters as a timeless guide. Born in the bustling streets of ancient Greece and Rome, this philosophy offers practical tools to help us remain calm and focused, no matter the storm around us. Stoicism teaches that while we cannot control external events, be it a harsh word, a sudden setback, or an unexpected loss, we can master how we respond to them. It's a framework for mental clarity, a way to anchor ourselves when life feels like a raging sea. Think of it as a shield for the mind, forged by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, who faced their own trials, yet found peace through these principles. Their wisdom reminds us that inner strength is not about avoiding hardship, but about standing firm within it. By embracing Stoic ideas, we equip ourselves to navigate challenges with a steady heart and a clear head, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. This philosophy isn't just ancient history, it's a living practice that can ground us in today's frantic world, helping us reclaim the calm we've lost. As we dive into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, let's begin with the first secret: embrace simplicity. I've often found myself caught in the chaos of wanting more possessions, more achievements, more validation. But Stoicism, through the teachings of Seneca, offers a powerful antidote. Seneca once wrote that wealth and excess do not bring happiness. Instead, they burden the soul with endless desires. He urged us to strip life down to its essentials, to focus on what truly matters, like virtue, purpose, and inner peace. Living simply means shedding the unnecessary, both in material things and in our minds. Imagine clearing out a cluttered room. Suddenly, there's space to breathe. Similarly, when we let go of society's obsession with having it all, we reduce stress and create room for clarity. I've realized that chasing endless wants only fuels anxiety, but embracing minimalism, whether it's decluttering my home or simplifying my goals, brings a quiet strength. It's not about deprivation. It's about freedom. Seneca taught that true wealth lies in needing little, in finding contentment with what we already have. This principle applies to our modern lives as well. We're bombarded with advertisements and social media, telling us we're not enough without the latest gadget or trend. But Stoicism reminds us to pause, to question what we truly need. By focusing on essentials, we escape the cycle of comparison and cultivate inner peace. This is the foundation of an unbothered mind, a life unburdened by excess, rooted in simplicity. And as we build on this foundation, we'll explore the next secret, preparing for failure, a lesson inspired by Marcus Aurelius himself. Let's dive into the second Stoic secret, prepare for failure. I find this principle profoundly liberating, as it shifts how we view setbacks from being disasters to being inevitable parts of life's journey. The great Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, Marcus Aurelius, often reflected on this in his writings. He believed that failure is not a dead end, but a stepping stone to growth, a teacher that shapes our resilience. He famously wrote in his Meditations that obstacles are opportunities to practice virtue, to strengthen our character. Imagine this: life is a training ground, and every fall is a lesson in standing taller. As I ponder his teachings, I see how Marcus urged us to anticipate challenges, not out of pessimism, but out of practicality. He advised mentally rehearsing adversity, a practice called premeditatio malorum, or premeditation of evils. This isn't about dwelling on negativity. It's about preparing your mind to face the worst with calm resolve. Think of it as a soldier readying for battle. By expecting hardship, we strip it of its power to shock us. For instance, before a big project, I remind myself that not everything will go as planned. If it fails, I'll learn, adapt, and move on. This mindset has helped me turn anxiety into action. Marcus taught that failure doesn't define us. Our response to it does. When we stumble, we can choose to rise with dignity, to see every misstep as a chance to forge resilience. In our modern rush for success, we often forget this. We fear failure as if it's the end, but Stoicism reminds us it's just a detour. So let's embrace this secret. Prepare mentally for setbacks, and when they come, meet them not with despair, but with the quiet strength of a Stoic. This perspective doesn't just ease the pain of failure, it transforms it into power. Let's turn to the third Stoic secret: control your reactions. As observer of life's many twists and turns, I've come to see that how we respond to events often matters more than the events themselves. The Stoics, like Epictetus, taught that while we cannot control what happens to us, we hold complete power over our reactions. This is not just a philosophy, it's a transformative truth. Our responses shape our character, our relationships, and ultimately, our destiny. When we react with anger or despair, we surrender control to external forces. But when we choose calm and reason, we reclaim our inner strength. Let me share a practical example. Imagine you're at work, and a colleague harshly criticizes your project during a meeting. The sting of their words hits hard, and your first instinct might be to lash out or shrink in embarrassment. But pause. What if instead you take a deep breath, acknowledge the feedback, and respond with curiosity, asking for specifics to improve? This simple shift changes everything. You're no longer a victim of their words. You're a learner, growing from the moment. This is Stoic wisdom in action, turning a potential conflict into an opportunity for growth. I've seen how mastering reactions can diffuse tension and build respect, even in the most challenging environments. It's not about suppressing emotions, but redirecting them with intention. Consider this: every reaction is a choice. The next time life throws a curveball, whether it's criticism or an unexpected setback, ask yourself, how can I respond in a way that aligns with my values? This mindset, rooted in Stoic practice, empowers us to navigate life's storms without being swept away. As we build this habit, we begin to see that our inner peace doesn't depend on external approval or perfect circumstances, but on the quiet strength of our deliberate responses. Let us now turn to Stoic secret number 4: master self-control. I've come to see that true freedom lies not in controlling the world around us, but in taking charge of our own thoughts and actions. The ancient Stoics, like Seneca, taught that self-control is the cornerstone of a virtuous life. When we master our impulses, we break free from the chains of fleeting desires or anger that so often lead us astray. Imagine the peace that comes when a sudden urge to lash out or indulge in excess no longer holds power over you. It's liberating. One powerful Stoic exercise to cultivate this discipline is journaling. Each evening, I reflect on my day, asking myself, did I act with intention, or did I let emotions dictate my choices? Seneca himself practiced this, writing letters that examined his own flaws with brutal honesty. This habit sharpens self-awareness, allowing us to catch destructive patterns before they take root. Self-control, I've learned, isn't about suppression. It's about aligning our actions with reason. When we do this, even in the face of chaos, we create an inner fortress of calm, a space where no external storm can reach. Let me share a simple start. Tonight, write down one moment where you lost control and consider how you might respond differently next time. This small act plants the seed of mastery. As we build this skill, we find that freedom isn't given, it's forged through deliberate choice. The Stoics remind us that while we cannot control what happens, we can always control how we meet it. This discipline transforms challenges into opportunities to strengthen our resolve, a quiet power that grows with every conscious step. Continuing our journey through Stoic wisdom, let's uncover secrets number 5 through number 9, timeless principles that can transform how we navigate life's challenges. First, secret number 5, reject hatred. As Seneca taught, harboring resentment only poisons our own soul. Instead, choose understanding over anger. Imagine letting go of a grudge and feeling lighter for it. Next, secret number 6, embrace humility. The Stoics believed true strength lies in recognizing our limits. When pride creeps in, pause. Remind yourself that we are all equal in our imperfections. Secret number 7, value friendships. Marcus Aurelius emphasized the importance of genuine connections. Nurture bonds with those who uplift you. A simple message or shared moment can strengthen these ties. Then, secret number 8, fulfill your duties. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our roles, be it as a parent, friend, or colleague. Do what's required with integrity. It brings a quiet sense of purpose. Finally, secret number 9, expect the worst. This isn't pessimism, but preparation. Visualize potential setbacks as the Stoics did, to lessen their sting if they occur. It's like carrying an umbrella in case of rain. These 5 secrets, when applied, build a foundation of resilience and peace. Reflect on one you can practice today, perhaps rejecting a negative emotion or honoring a small duty. The Stoic path is built on such small, intentional steps. Continuing our journey through Stoic wisdom, let's explore 5 more secrets that can transform how we navigate life's uncertainties. Secret number 10 is to accept mortality. As Seneca reminded us, life is fleeting, so we must live with intention, valuing each moment as if it were our last. Imagine waking up each day with a renewed sense of purpose, knowing time is a gift. Secret number 11 is finding benefits in adversity. Marcus Aurelius taught that obstacles are opportunities to grow stronger. Think of a setback at work, not as a failure, but as a chance to refine your skills. Secret number 12 urges us to avoid reliance on fortune. True Stoics know that luck is fickle. Instead, build resilience by focusing on what you can control. Picture facing financial uncertainty with calm, trusting your inner strength over external gains. Secret number 13 is to listen more than you speak. Epictetus emphasized the power of understanding others, which fosters deeper connections and clarity of thought. Finally, secret number 14 is to diversify your hopes. Don't pin your happiness on one outcome. Spread your aspirations across many areas of life to avoid despair if one fails. Reflect on this. How often do we tie our peace to a single event? By applying these principles, we cultivate a balanced mind, ready for whatever comes next. As we'll see with our final secrets ahead as we near the culmination of our journey through Stoic wisdom, let's explore the final 4 secrets that can truly transform how we navigate life's uncertainties. Secret number 15 is to surround yourself with winners. The Stoics, like Seneca, believe that the company we keep shapes our character. Seek out those who inspire virtue and resilience, for their strength will lift you higher. Secret number 16 is finding contentment within. True peace doesn't come from external riches or validation, but from cultivating a mind that is satisfied with what is. As Marcus Aurelius often reflected, happiness is an inside job. Moving to secret number 17, we must let go of uncontrollable worries. Why burden ourselves with what lies beyond our grasp? Focus only on what you can influence, and release the rest to the winds of fate. Finally, secret number 18 is overcoming guilt. The past cannot be changed, but we can learn from it. Embrace your humanity, forgive yourself, and act with wisdom today. These final secrets remind us that inner peace is not a distant dream, but a choice we make moment by moment. Let them anchor you as you face life's storms, preparing you for the profound realization that while we cannot command the world, we can master our response to it. As we reflect on the many Stoic secrets shared, one truth stands above all: a profound realization that can transform how we face life's storms. You cannot control the world, but you can control your response to it. This is the cornerstone of Stoic wisdom, a principle that cuts through chaos and anchors us in calm. Let me share a story to bring this to life. Imagine a Roman soldier named Lucius, stationed on the harsh frontiers of the empire. One bitter winter, his camp is ambushed. His closest comrades fall, supplies are lost, and defeat seems certain. Yet, Lucius stands firm. He knows he cannot change the enemy's actions or the biting cold, but he can choose his response. Drawing on Stoic teachings, he focuses on what is within his power: his courage, his resolve, his duty. Instead of succumbing to despair, he rallies the remaining men, rebuilds their defenses, and turns the tide. Lucius embodies the Stoic ideal. External events may shake the ground beneath us, but our inner fortress remains unshaken if we guard it well. This story reminds us that life will always bring challenges, whether it's a personal setback or an unexpected crisis. But we hold the key to our peace. We can choose to react with clarity and purpose, just as Lucius did, no matter the odds. This realization isn't just ancient wisdom, it's a practical tool for today. When we accept that control lies not in outcomes, but in our responses, we reclaim our power. We step into a mindset where no storm can truly disturb us. As I reflect on the profound wisdom of Stoicism, it becomes clear that these 18 secrets are not just abstract ideas. They are practical tools that can reshape the very way we see the world. Imagine a life where every challenge, every setback transforms from a burden into a stepping stone for growth. This is the promise of Stoicism, a radical shift in mindset that turns adversity into opportunity. When we embrace principles like controlling our reactions, accepting what we cannot change, and finding contentment within, we stop being victims of circumstance. We become architects of our own peace. I've seen how focusing on what truly matters, our thoughts, our actions, can dissolve the chaos of external pressures. A failed project at work no longer defines my worth. It becomes a lesson. A harsh word from someone doesn't pierce my calm. It's a chance to practice patience. This is the magic of Stoic thought. Inner peace blooms not from avoiding life's storms, but from learning to stand unshaken within them. By applying these secrets, we cultivate resilience, clarity, and a quiet strength that nothing can disturb. It's a transformation that begins the moment we choose to live by these timeless truths, turning every hardship into a path toward growth and serenity. Imagine a life where the pressures of the modern world no longer weigh you down. Picture yourself scrolling through social media, bombarded by perfect images and endless comparisons, yet remaining untouched, centered in your own worth. Envision the stress of a looming deadline or career setback, but instead of anxiety, you feel a quiet resolve, a calm certainty that you'll navigate it with clarity. This is the vision of mental mastery that Stoicism offers. As I reflect on these 18 Stoic secrets, I see how they build an unshakable foundation. They teach us to step back from the chaos, to focus on what truly matters. Whether it's the noise of online opinions or the fear of failure in a competitive job market, Stoicism reminds us that our strength lies within. We don't need to control the external world. We only need to master our internal response. Think of Marcus Aurelius, who amidst the burdens of ruling an empire, found peace by anchoring himself in these timeless principles. You too can face today's struggles with the same stoic calm. Let these ideas guide you to a place where challenges no longer disturb your peace, but instead refine your spirit. Take this vision with you. Let it inspire you to live with purpose, free from the turbulence of modern life. As we come to the end of this journey, let's revisit the 18 Stoic secrets that can truly transform the way we navigate life's uncertainties. From embracing simplicity and preparing for failure, to controlling our reactions and mastering self-control, these timeless principles guide us toward emotional resilience. We've explored rejecting hatred, embracing humility, valuing friendships, and fulfilling our duties, accepting mortality, finding benefits in adversity, and letting go of uncontrollable worries. Each secret, from surrounding ourselves with inspiring people to finding contentment within, offers a path to inner peace, a way to stand firm amidst the chaos. Imagine the power of applying even one of these today, whether it's expecting the worst to ease anxiety or listening more to build stronger connections. Start small. Pick one principle that speaks to you and put it into practice. Notice how it shifts your perspective, calms your mind, and prepares you for whatever comes next. The Stoic way isn't just philosophy. It's a practical blueprint for living unbothered and mastering your mind. Which Stoic secret resonated with you the most? Share it in the comments below. Like this video and subscribe for more life-changing insights.